There was a time when power had a sound loud, aggressive, impossible to ignore. Engines roaring through the streets, exhausts echoing in the distance, machines demanding attention wherever they went. For years, that sound defined speed. It defined performance. It defined what it meant to ride. But then everything changed. A new kind of machine entered the world, one that didn't rely on noise to prove its strength. One that didn't need explosions, gears, or vibration to deliver power. A machine that replaced chaos with precision and sound with silence. That machine is the Zero SR/F. At first glance, it doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't try too hard. And that's exactly what makes it different. The design is clean, aggressive, and futuristic without being overcomplicated. Sharp LED lights give a focused, almost predatory look. The body feels minimal, but every line has a purpose. It looks like something built not just for today, but for the future. But the real story begins the moment you sit on it. There's no engine rumble, no vibration under your seat, no dramatic ignition sequence. Just a silence. A kind of silence that feels strange at first, almost unnatural. You expect something to happen, some kind of feedback, but there's nothing. And then you twist the throttle. Instantly, everything changes. There's no delay, no waiting, no gears shifting into place. Just a sudden, powerful surge that pushes you forward with incredible force. The acceleration feels different from anything you experienced before. It's smooth, continuous, and immediate. There's no break in power delivery, no interruption. Just one seamless wave of torque hitting the rear wheel and launching you ahead. And the most surprising part? It all happens in near silence. You don't hear the speed, you feel it. The wind rushing past you becomes the loudest thing around. Your surroundings blur, your focus sharpens, and for a moment, it feels like you stepped into a completely different world. This is where the Zero SR/F separates itself from traditional motorcycles. Instead of relying on internal combustion, it uses an advanced electric motor that delivers power instantly. There are no pistons moving up and down, no fuel being burned, no complex mechanical delays. Everything is direct, efficient, immediate. The connection between your hand and the machine feels almost unreal, like the bike is responding to your thoughts rather than your input. And this changes the entire riding experience. In the city, it becomes incredibly smooth and effortless. Traffic no longer feels stressful. There's no constant clutch work, no gear shifting, no overheating engine. You just glide. Every movement feels controlled and precise. You can accelerate, slow down, and maneuver through tight spaces with ease. People notice you, but not in the usual way. There's no loud engine announcing your arrival. Instead, it's your presence, your movement, your speed that captures attention. It feels different, more refined, more advanced. And then there's the technology. The Zero SR/F isn't just a motorcycle, it's a smart machine. Everything is designed to give you control. Multiple riding modes allow you to adjust how the bike behaves. Whether you want efficiency, comfort, or aggressive performance, it's all available at the touch of a button. The digital display provides real-time information about speed, battery, range, and performance. Smartphone connectivity takes it even further, allowing you to customize your ride in ways that traditional bikes simply can't match. It's not just about riding anymore. It's about control, personalization, connection. And when you take it out on the open road, that's when it truly comes alive. The power feels endless. Acceleration remains smooth and consistent, even at higher speeds. There's no vibration breaking your focus, no gear shifts interrupting your momentum, just pure, uninterrupted motion. You don't feel like you're pushing the bike. It feels like the bike is pulling you forward effortlessly. Speed becomes something else entirely. Not aggressive, not chaotic, but fluid. You stop chasing it and start becoming part of it. Of course, one of the biggest questions people have about electric motorcycles is range. And for a long time, that was a limitation. But the Zero SR/F changes that perception. With a range that comfortably supports daily rides and longer journeys, it fits into real life in a way earlier electric bikes couldn't. Charging becomes part of your routine, not a problem. You plug it in, let it recharge, and it's ready to go again. No fuel stops. No oil changes. No complex maintenance. Just simplicity. And that simplicity is powerful because it allows you to focus on what really matters, the ride. There's also something deeper about riding a machine like this. Something emotional. When the noise is gone, you start to notice things you never paid attention to before. The sound of the wind, the texture of the road, the way the bike moves beneath you. The entire experience becomes more immersive, more personal. It feels less like operating a machine and more like becoming part of it. That's the real transformation. The Zero SR/F doesn't just change how motorcycles work. It changes how they feel. It challenges everything you thought you knew about speed, power, and performance. It proves that silence can be just as thrilling as sound, maybe even more. It shows that the future of riding isn't about being louder. It's about being smarter, faster, and more connected. And once you experience it, it's hard to go back. Because this isn't just a motorcycle. It's a shift in perspective. A new definition of performance. A glimpse into what's coming next. The Zero SR/F doesn't try to compete with the past. It leaves it behind. High voltage, not just electric. It's evolution.